Fernando, the home record has been terrific this season, and Eddie Howe also there in that piece that we've just been listening to mentioned a couple of games that they didn't win that he thought they should have done. He's probably looking at the likes of Luton, where they did well enough to come back, Everton especially with the late penalty. They could have, at Liverpool back in August when they were 1-0 up with about 10 minutes to go and lost in pretty painful fashion. Could have been even better, but it has been fantastic at St James's in the main. But all the supporters around the stadium are playing their part with the individual black and white striped and checked flags, and even at the top of the Milburn stand, just draped over the top tier at level 7, there are 2 black and white banners that say "Away the lads" and "We are united." Dubravka, Livramento, Kraft, Burn, Hall, Longstaff, Bruno, Anderson, who replaces Wilson, not in the squad today, Murphy, Gordon and Isak. A bench of Pope, Trippier, Dummett, Joelinton, Ritchie, Barnes, Almiron, White and Alex Murphy. They've just broken from a huddle, Newcastle. Black and white stripes, black shorts and white socks. Dubravka in light blue, matching the referee's shirt. Brighton, luminous orange shirts and socks, white shorts for Bruggen in yellow. They've turned them around and going to make them kick down the hill in the first half, Ando.
Don't think that will make any difference.
The crowd groaned when Brighton won the toss. Now the match is underway. Newcastle kicking off on BBC Radio Newcastle and NUFC TV. Final home game of the season. Looking to continue their record of scoring in every home match. Attack on the far side with Anderson and Gordon, back to Bruno, and now Hall over halfway to Anderson, Gordon up the line, inside to Bruno, holds off his man Bruno and picks a pass out for Livramento. Murphy in the penalty area, low ball into the 6-yard box, stuck behind by Brighton, who are complaining about the challenge.
Tell you what, they're right to as well.
Bruno on Gross, I think.
Yeah.
They're saying that he swung his arm.
Yeah, he did. He stuck an elbow on him.
We are in the second minute and it's 0-0. And Ciso inside, 5 yards away from the box. Gives it back to Gross. Little scooped pass away from Bruno. Up the line. Veltman low cross. Corner for Brighton. Brighton are about to take the corner. 17 minutes played, 0-0. Swinger towards the 6-yard line, header from Welbeck, off the line by Newcastle, and then the second one is in. Joel Veltman has scored the goal. They couldn't get the first ball clear. Brighton, with a dangerous delivery from the right-hand side, had 2 goes at it, and they've scored the opener at St James's Park. It's Newcastle United 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 1.
Well, didn't deal with the corner, did we? Didn't deal with the initial delivery. There's enough height in there to be able to deal with it. Didn't react to the second ball either. It's just a ball played in, free header. Just slow reactions.
Burns still in the box. Hall back to the near side to Longstaff, on his chest, away from his man, into the area. Sean Longstaff sends it across, and it's put behind.
They don't know what to give.
Referee
haven't got a clue what to give.
I've absolutely no idea. They've given a goal kick in the
Referee's
end.
looking at the linesman. Linesman's looking at the referee. In the end, he goes, "Oh, it's goal kick."
Hall on for Gordon. Anderson on the outside, 30 yards out. Elliot Anderson on for Lewis Hall again. Gets there before Webster in the corner and wins a corner kick. Anthony Gordon to take it. Longstaff back post. Anderson jogs into the 6-yard box. Big Dan Byrne around the back. Pascal Gross is with him, not Lewis Dunk. Will they look to hit Byrne, who's got a height advantage against his man there? Bruno near the penalty spot. Gordon whips it in. They do look for Byrne. It's saved by the goalkeeper from Longstaff's header just in front of Byrne.
He knew nothing about it. Just hit him, didn't it?
Oh, and the goalkeeper's backpedaling, and the keeper is, I think the keeper's behind the line when he makes the saves. He must have done well to get there. On the left wing, Hall, a approaches the penalty area, goes into the box. Lewis Hall's done really well, and a left-footed shot. It's gone wide of Bruggen's near post.
Yeah, he only one thought, didn't he? Drops that left shoulder. Good hit.
Hall, now there's movement. Great ball for Gordon. Only Isak in the box though. Anthony Gordon onto his right. Can he find an angle for the shot? Back to his left. Through for Anderson. The cut back. It's in! It's in from Sean Longstaff. A vital goal to bring them level in first half additional time. Gordon and Anderson involved in the setup, and Longstaff there on the half turn to guide it into the back of the net at the Gallagher end. His 8th of the season. Priceless. Newcastle United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1.
Well, they don't deserve it, but they're back in the game. For once, Brighton switch off, and they get punished for it.
Sean Longstaff, who's had his critics recently, scored at Burnley and has now drawn them level. There's the half-time whistle. It's 1-1, John Anderson. Huge goal.
A massive goal. Should be out of sight, Brighton. Mind you, we said that the last time here about Sheffield United, and we ended up winning at 5.
It's 1-1. Joel Veltman, who's since gone off injured, scored for Brighton with the second ball from a corner. And Sean Longstaff there with that equaliser for Newcastle United in additional time. So 1-1 the score. 1-1 after 45 minutes. No changes at the start of the second half. Big second half, John Anderson.
Yeah, without a doubt. We thought this would be straightforward with all the problems that Brighton have had with injuries and one thing and another, and with only having won one of the last 7. But they carry the threat. Trying to go in front for the first time this afternoon. Livramento from Longstaff's pass. Now Bruno, edge of the area. Anderson to his left. Livramento to the right. Bruno's going it alone. Drove into the box, tried to find a teammate. It's cut out, and Brighton started to clear it. This
Newcastle win it back. Livramento, Longstaff's cross. Anthony Gordon can't rise to meet the header, but he's kept it in on the goal line.
He needed to come onto that back post and power over the top.
Emil Kraft's now gone down, and Newcastle are going to make a triple change. Sean Longstaff, who scored their equaliser, replaced by Joelinton in the first of those changes. The second change is Miguel Almiron for Jacob Murphy. And Harvey Barnes waits to come on. And it's Alexander Isak who's going off. Anthony Gordon is going to go to centre forward. Spun away from Modder. It's good from Joelinton. Really good. Now Barnes on the right side. Through for Almiron. Miguel Almiron with a big chance. Anthony Gordon taps it in. But the flag goes up. We don't know if it would have gone in from Almiron's touch anyway. But Gordon rolled it into the empty net after Almiron played it around the goalkeeper. Offside is the on-field decision. Let's find out what VAR says, just to be sure. Gordon touched it in after Almiron played it.
Almiron might be offside.
Well,
looks offside, doesn't he?
As long as they get the ball.
Yeah.
They make sure that it shows when the ball was released.
Offside.
Offside is the decision. Goal is disallowed. 6 minutes have been played. Almiron, a run from Barnes into the box. Barnes can't head towards goal. He's got it in the corner and has won a throw. Quickly taken by Livramento to Almiron. Newcastle attacking the Leazer's end goal. Bruno to Joelinton. Referee's in the way. Bruno across to Anderson. Elliot Anderson Oh, it's off target from Anderson. Goalkeeper's dived, it was going to go wide. It's going to go well wide, but he's kept it in. Anderson slipped, that would have been the perfect time to get his first goal. It remains 1-1. Eddie Howe, outstretched arms, wondering why Verbruggen's taking so long over the kick. When he does play it forwards, the whistle goes from Darren England, and it finishes 1-1 at St James's Park. It's Newcastle missing the opportunity, despite bringing on Barnes, Joelinton and Almiron. They couldn't find a winner. Gordon had the ball in the net, but Almiron was offside in the build-up to the move, so it didn't stand. Their final home match of the season ends in a draw. Newcastle United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. They stay in 6th place, 3 points ahead of Chelsea, who play at 5:30 at Nottingham Forest, and Manchester United, who host Arsenal tomorrow.